Action.
Our endeavor in cybersecurity continues. If we don't mention about risk management and cybersecurity, then it doesn't cover the crux of cybersecurity. So I have introduced a slide, Introduction to Cybersecurity Risk Management. Cybersecurity risk management is a crucial process for organizations of all sizes to protect their digital assets, data, and operations from various cyber threats. It involves systematic approach to identifying, assessing, analyzing, and mitigating potential risks that can compromise an organization's cybersecurity posture. A robust cybersecurity risk management plan ensures that organizations can proactively defend against cyber attacks, minimize damage, and maintain business continuity in the face of evolving threats. What are the steps in risk? Risk identification. Point number one is vulnerability assessment. Identifying potential weakness in systems, applications, and infrastructure, including outdated software, weak passwords, and misconfigurations. Point number two, threat analysis. Evaluating the likelihood and impact of potential threats such as malware attacks, phishing attempts, data breaches, and insider threats. Point number three is very important, business impact assessment. Determining the potential consequences of a cyber attack, including financial losses, reputational damage, legal liabilities, and operational disruptions. Point number four, regulatory compliance. Understanding relevant cybersecurity laws, regulation, and industry standards such as HIPAA, PCI DSS, GDPR, and ISO 27001. How is the risk assessment done? Say, for example, we have a malware infection which is having a likelihood very high, impact also very high, and the risk score is also very high. When you scale it on a scale of 1 to 10. Phishing attack, likelihood, medium, impact, medium, risk score, medium. Data breach, likelihood, low, impact, high, risk score, high. What are the analysis should be taken into account while doing a risk assessment and risk analysis? The first one is quantitative analysis. Utilizing mathematical models and statistical methods to assign numerical values to risks such as probability of occurrence and financial impact. Qualitative analysis, employing expert opinions and subjective assessments to evaluate the severity and likelihood of risk. Considering factors like threat actor sophistication and potential damage. Third, but not the least, risk ranking. Prioritizing risk based on their severity and likelihood, focusing on addressing the highest priority risk first to maximize efficiency and impact. What are the risk mitigation strategies? We have 5 points here. The first one is security awareness training, educating employees about common cybersecurity threats and best practices to minimize the risk of human error and social engineering attacks. Point number 2, access control. Implementing strong authentication mechanisms such as multi-factor authentication and role-based access control to restrict unauthorized access to sensitive data and systems. Point number 3, data encryption. Protecting data at rest in transit using encryption techniques to prevent unauthorized access and data breaches. Point number 4, vulnerability management. Regularly scanning systems and applications for vulnerabilities and promptly patching them to minimize the risk of exploitation. Incident response plan. Developing and testing a comprehensive plan to handle security incidents, including steps for containment, recovery, and investigation. In cybersecurity, as an advisor, I would suggest that monitor and reviewing is a very critical factor. That's why I have included monitor and review in my presentation. So point number 1, regular reviews. Periodically assessing effectiveness of the risk management plan and making adjustment as needed to ensure it remains relevant and effective. Compliance audits. Conducting regular audits to ensure compliance with applicable laws, regulation, and industry standards. Third, continuous improvement. Continuously identifying and addressing vulnerabilities, enhancing security controls, and adapting to evolving threats and technologies. Security awareness. Maintaining a culture of security awareness within the organization through ongoing training, communication, and employee engagement. Cybersecurity risk management is an ongoing process that requires constant vigilance and adaptation. By implementing a comprehensive risk management plan, organizations can significantly reduce their vulnerability to cyber threats, protect their valuable assets, and maintain business continuity. It's essential to stay informed about emerging threats, evolve security strategies, and foster a culture of security awareness to ensure the long-term security and resilience of the company in the face of ever-growing cyber attacks. Now, cyber criminals are also using quantum computing and quantum-based encryption, which is also becoming a double-edged sword. So, in the face of ever-growing cyber attacks, the employee of that company should be constantly trained, and training reviews have to be taken constantly. Cut.